Have you ever imagined what it would be like to be on the big stage with millions of eyes on you, and suddenly technology betrays you? That's exactly what two Chinese superstars, Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan, experienced when they finally reunited their forces in a highly anticipated performance on national TV. However, what was supposed to be a historic moment turned into a shocking event when both of their microphones suddenly stopped working, leaving millions of fans across the country holding their breath. How could an event as big as the China Annual Music Celebration that was broadcast live across the country have a technical failure like this? Many wondered if this was just a coincidence, or if there was a bigger behind-the-scenes problem. Fans who have waited years to see the duo, the Untamed, perform together again had to watch their idols struggle to overcome an embarrassing situation in front of the eyes of tens of millions of viewers. Who would have thought that a simple technical failure could trigger the biggest social media storm of the year in China? Within minutes of the incident, platforms like Weibo, Douyin, and WeChat were flooded with videos and comments about the incident. However, what was more surprising was how the two artists responded to the situation in an unexpected way, showing professionalism and creativity that only made fans fall in love with them even more. Let's delve deeper into what really happened on that unforgettable night. The most anticipated reunion in China's entertainment industry. When Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan's names first appeared on the list of performers for the China Annual Music Celebration a few weeks ago, social media was abuzz with speculation and excitement. For those unfamiliar, the two artists have achieved iconic status after starring in the hit fantasy drama The Untamed in 2019, which not only became a phenomenon in China, but also gained immense international popularity. Since the success of the drama, the two have taken different but equally shining career paths. Wang Yibo, with his charismatic charm and versatile talent, has established himself as one of China's most influential celebrities. Apart from being a member of the boy group UNIC, he is also known as a skilled dancer, a professional motorcycle racer, and a talented actor who has starred in various successful film and television projects. Meanwhile, Xiao Zhan has skyrocketed to become a megastar with rabid fans across Asia. His melodious voice and profound acting skills have earned him numerous prestigious roles and musical successes. Her name often dominates lists of China's most popular celebrities, and her every move is always in the media spotlight. Although the two have collaborated on several occasions after The Untamed, their appearance at the China Annual Music Celebration this time is highly anticipated, as they will be singing an original duet song for the first time. The song, titled Memories Beyond Time, was reportedly written specifically to celebrate their friendship and as a gift to the fans who have faithfully supported them. "This is a very personal project for us," Xiao Zhan said in a press conference before the event. "We wanted to create something that really reflects our journey so far and our relationship with our fans." Wang Yibo added, "This collaboration has been planned for a long time, but we wanted to make sure everything was perfect before bringing it to the stage. The song is about friendship, the passage of time, and an invisible but irreplaceable bond." Tickets for the show sold out in less than 5 minutes, showing just how much the public was excited. Hotels around the venue at the Beijing International Convention Center were reportedly full weeks before the event. Fans from all over the world flew to China just to witness this historic moment. Tense atmosphere leading up to the performance. The long-awaited Saturday night finally arrived. The grand venue of the Beijing International Convention Center was transformed into a spectacular stage with giant LED screens, stunning light effects, and a state-of-the-art audio system specially imported from Germany. This year's China Annual Music Celebration event featured more than 30 famous Chinese artists and music groups, but none were more anticipated than Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan's performance. Fans began to crowd the venue as early as noon, carrying banners, light sticks, and various supporting attributes. On social media, the hashtags Wang Yibo Xiao Zhan Reunion and Sijius Memories Beyond Time became the #1 trending topic on Weibo, with over 2 billion views, even before the show started. "I've been waiting for this moment for years," said Liu Mei, a 25-year-old fan who had been standing outside the venue since 5 a.m., despite the show only starting at 7 p.m. "I even took special leave from work and flew in from Guangzhou just to see them both on the same stage." Backstage, the production team was working at high tension to make sure everything went perfectly. With a production budget rumored to be in the tens of millions of yuan, there was no room for error. Rehearsals have been conducted repeatedly, and every technical detail has been checked to the highest level of precision. Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan arrived at the venue about 4 hours before their scheduled performance. Both looked relaxed, yet focused as they went through the final preparations. They practiced vocals, tried on costumes, and did microphone checks with the audio team. Little did anyone realize that a few hours later, these same microphones would be the center of attention across the country for a completely different reason. "Everything went smoothly during the dress rehearsal," says one member of the production team who asked to remain anonymous. "Both microphones functioned perfectly, and there was no indication of any technical issues." When the show started at 7 p.m., the atmosphere inside the venue was electric. Performance after performance unfolded seamlessly, showcasing the splendor of China's entertainment industry. However, all eyes were really on 9:30 p.m., when Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan were scheduled to perform as one of the highlights of the event. A waited moment turns into chaos. The clock struck 9:25 p.m. as the stage lights slowly went out. An eerie silence enveloped the venue that could accommodate 18,000 spectators. Suddenly, blue and red laser beams split the darkness, forming a symbol that fans recognized as the logo of the drama, The Untamed. Hysterical screams broke out throughout the room. The narrator's voice was heard. "Time travel is not always linear. Sometimes fate takes us back to square one to discover the true meaning of the bonds we forge." A video montage featuring Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan's career journey played on a giant screen, leaving many fans unable to hold back tears. Then, the stage floor opened up, and the two superstars emerged from below, standing on a slowly rising platform, facing opposite directions. Wang Yibo wore a black suit with metallic blue accents, while Xiao Zhan appeared in white with golden details. Both were holding special microphones designed with motifs inspired by their characters in The Untamed. The intro music of Memories Beyond Time began to play, a composition that combined traditional Chinese elements with a dynamic modern beat. The audience held their breath, waiting for the moment when the two would turn around and start singing together. Xiao Zhan was the first one who should have started, with the opening verse that had been released as a teaser a few days earlier. She turned around, looked at the audience with confidence, and picked up her microphone. His lips moved to speak the lyrics, but no sound came out of the audio system. For a few seconds, Xiao Zhan seemed oblivious to the problem, continuing to sing as the instrumental music continued to play. The audience began to whisper in confusion. A few seconds later, Wang Yibo also turned around to enter her part, picked up the microphone, and experienced the same thing. No sound could be heard. Realization dawned on both of their faces. They exchanged a quick glance, a wordless communication that could only be made by people with strong chemistry. At this point, a quick decision had to be made. Continue singing silently, stop and wait for repairs, or do something completely unexpected. Meanwhile, in the control room, panic struck. The audio team scrambled to identify the problem.